Hello, welcome back to Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony. The plan to find the mastermind is start. Now we wait for the mastermind to show themselves. There's still some time left. Do you want to go see anybody? No, I'd rather focus on the plan. Besides, I'm sure everyone else is safe. Plus, once we get out of here, I'll have all the time in the world to see them. That's true. Well, let's go to the classroom. Upon entering the classroom, a wave of anxiety suddenly overwhelmed me. My heart felt like it would beat out of my chest at any moment. Let's keep the door open a little so we can see anyone going to the basement. Guide about the security sensor receiver. Could you hold on to it, please? I just feel like you'd be better suited for that than me. There's a power switch on it. Make sure you don't turn it off by accident. No, you hold on to it, Shuichi. You're the one who came up with this plan, and I trust you. Also, Shuichi, you just said I'm better than you at something. Why do you say things like that anyway? I guess it's good that we have some time left, because I wanted to talk to you about that. Talk to me? Oh. It's probably none of my business, but I think you should be more confident. Especially since the Ultimate Initiative selected you as the Ultimate Detective. No, really, I shouldn't be the Ultimate Detective. I'm not even a real detective. What do you mean? I didn't even really want to be a detective. My uncle runs a detective business. I would sometimes help out as an apprentice. It was usually just cheating couples, background checks. But one day, I came across a murder case, completely by chance. I solved it before the police did. They called me the boy detective. That's when I got scouted by the Ultimate Initiative, though I only solved one case. Even so, it's still amazing that you solved a murder case. Most people can't do that. I wonder if it was really a good thing I solved that case. It's not like you took sides. You uncovered the truth. That's what detectives do, right? Yeah, I uncovered the truth. Which makes it my fault, and I'm still suffering the consequences. Ever since that one stupid case, I've been so afraid of uncovering the truth. I'll never forget those eyes, the hatred, the way they stared into me. Anyway, that's why I have trouble looking people in the eyes sometimes. So that's why he wears that hat. I'm not a real detective, Kaide. What kind of stupid detective is afraid of finding the truth? Right then, I noticed Shuichi's hands were trembling. I gently reached out and held his hand.
ここにピアノでもあれば君を励ます曲が弾けたんだけどね。ドビュッシーの月の光とか、ああいう綺麗な曲がぴったりだと思うんだ。水面に浮かんだ月みたいに心が穏やかになれるいい曲なんだけど。あ、わかっちゃった。実は私も震えてるんだよね。でも犀原くんがいなかったらもっと震えてたと思う。
These two are really getting along right now.
震えて何もできなかったと思う。私は犀原くんがいてくれてよかったよ。君がいてくれたからこうして立ち向かえてるんだもん。犀原くんがいなかったら首謀者を追い詰めようって勇気も出てこなかったよ。だからもっと自分に胸を張ってよ。私は君を信じてるからさ。君も自分を信じてあげてよ。やってみるよ。できるかわからないけどやってみる。約束だよ。
After letting go of his hand, I quickly changed the subject. Also, I think you would look way cooler if you didn't wear that hat. What are you talking about? Well, I'm serious here. Once we're out of here, I want you to show me what you look like without the hat, okay? Aw. Jeez, I just want to see everyone smile. I love seeing the expressions people make when they're enjoying themselves. That's why I play piano, to see the smiles on everyone's faces. And that's why we need to expose the mastermind and end this dumb killing game. So we can smile with everyone else. After our serious talk, we talked about this and that to kill some time. We did all we could and prepared for whatever happened next. I was nervous, of course. But all we could do was wait for the moment to arrive. As the time limit drew closer and closer. And then suddenly, the moment arrived. Oh, what is this weird music? Is it coming from that monitor? Maybe it's a warning that we need to start killing. The time limit is almost up. I think you should stop screwing with us. How much suffering do they want from us? Wait, I hear people talking in the hallway. Huh? People talking? I focused my attention on the hallway. I could hear a group of boys and girls talking. I tried my best to listen while I peered through the gap of the classroom door. I saw 7 boys and girls head down the stairs. The 7 continued to walk down the stairs. What's a big group like that planning to do? Rantaro was with them too. Didn't he say he would end this game? It's almost nighttime, right? If they're all heading to the basement right now. Could the mastermind be with them too? Kaito, Gonta, Maki, Tenko, Angie, Miko, and Rantaro. One of them is the mastermind? It is unusual for such a big group to all go to the basement. They're not planning on going to the library, are they? That would be bad. They'll scare off the mastermind from using the bookcase and ruin the plan. I'm going to check out the basement. I'll come with you. No, you stay and keep watch, Kaide. With that, Shuichi dashed out of the classroom. Why am I all alone now? Realizing I was alone, all the fear and anxiety I was trying to hide rushed back into me. I couldn't keep still, so I grabbed the broom from the corner of the classroom. I started cleaning for no reason at all. I had to move my body. The anxiety was getting to me. Shuichi, please come back already. I continued to distract myself with cleaning until Shuichi finally came back. Kaide, why are you sweeping? Huh? No reason. Anyway, what about the people down in the basement? Everything is okay. They all went to the game room. The game room? Why there?
Bing bong bang bong.
There's only 1 hour until the time limit. Yeah, it's almost time. I'm sure that the mastermind will make their move soon. If Monokuma is going to show up when time runs out, the mastermind will go to the library. Then it happened so suddenly. My heart nearly leapt out of my chest as the receiver in Shuichi's hand suddenly went off. Shuichi, the receiver! Someone move the bookcase! Hurry, Kaide! Shuichi sprinted out of the classroom with the determination of a true ultimate detective. Wait for me! I dropped everything I was holding and ran after Shuichi. I could feel my heart beating faster and faster. I was so nervous, my head felt like it was pounding with every heartbeat. Kaide, let's go inside. Yeah. Bracing myself to confront the mastermind, I had balled my hands into fists without realizing it. It'll be fine. Everything will work out. I was still convincing myself when I caught up with Shuichi, who had his hand on the door. What are you guys doing here?
Oh!
Well, never mind. Your timing is perfect. You should join our strategy meeting. Kaide is definitely welcome to join. Strategy meeting? When the time limit hits, we're gonna fight Monokuma. We got a plan for that battle. We thought it'd be harder for Monokuma to get to the basement, so we're going to the game room. Hold on, both of you. Come with us. The mastermind is in the library. Huh? A mastermind? I'll explain later, but right now, we need you to come with us. We might really be able to end this killing game. Are you serious? I don't really understand, but you just need me to Aikido whoever's inside, right? No, I'll do it. I'll be the one to take them down. This isn't a competition. I'm gonna open the door right now, okay? With the unveiling of the mastermind so close at hand, all my anxiety had disappeared. I stepped inside the library. As I walked in, I noticed the moving bookcase at the end of the room was slowly closing. But there was no sign of the mastermind. The moving bookcase had closed on its own, without any outside help. Where is the mastermind? We quickly walked toward the moving bookcase. And then, not too far from the moving bookcase, we saw Rentaro Amami, who had yet to reveal his ultimate talent to the rest of us, lay dead on the ground. Oh, this is a weird start.
なんだよこれどうなってやがんだ
Right after Tanko screamed, the front door of the library burst open, and the 4 people who were in the game room rushed in. What happened? Got to hear scream. Huh? Blood! So much blood! Isn't that Rentaro? What's wrong with him? He's dead. What? He's dead? Well, that's unfortunate. How can you be so calm? Shuichi examined Rentaro's body and placed his hand close to his mouth to check for breathing. Too late. He shook his head. Too late? You mean dead? He's dead. My vision began to swirl, my legs wobbled beneath me. But out of sheer desperation, I kept my mind working. Why was Rentaro here? And the monitor is off. It was no longer displaying Monokuma anymore. Does that mean the mastermind is dead? Yeah, that has to be it. This means Rentaro was... This means the killing game has started, huh? Killing game? And then someone killed Rentaro and... Wait, maybe not. What do you mean, maybe not? Maybe the killing game hasn't started. Maybe this just ended it.
Huh?
Ended it? What do you mean? The mastermind. Rentaro was the mastermind. What? The mastermind? I don't know how he died, but if Rentaro was in the library before the time limit ended, there's a high chance that the mastermind planned this, and if he's dead. A murder took place just before time ran out. Monokuma, but how? I gotta admit, I was a little nervous there because the killing game hadn't started yet. Jeez, you guys really know how to keep me in suspense. How the mastermind controlling you is... By mastermind? Do you mean the real mastermind who's controlling me? And you think it was Rentaro? What an imagination! Of course that's wrong! If the mastermind had died, this killing game would be over. But... the victim was Rentaro Amami, the ultimate who cares? Nothing more, nothing less. But what are you talking about? Shuichi, what does he mean? What's going to happen? Monokuma is wrong, isn't he? Isn't Rentaro the mastermind? Yeah, we came here as soon as the sensor went off, right? No one else is in the library. Rentaro was the only one who could have moved the bookcase. Wouldn't that mean he was trying to use that hidden door and that he was the mastermind? But if he was the mastermind, why is the killing game not over? Why? Why is he dead? It's no good. I don't know. I don't know. Shuichi? The pictures! We can check the pictures. I'm sure that the cameras we set up in the library will give us a clue. At that moment, the library door swung wide open. Taro, why? That's Taro? Thank God, I thought that was a pile of dirty rags. I see. So this ended up happening after all. My. What a world this is. So full of jokes like this. What? This is a lie, right? My dearest friend Taro is dead. Oh, I mean... Let's kill! That's the same thing. How ironic. The guy who wanted to live ended up dead, and the guy who wanted to die survived. So, can somebody explain the meaning of all this? An explanation isn't necessary. Thanks to the first blood perk, there won't be a class trial, so that'd just be a waste of time. With that said, if you're the Blackened who killed Rentaro, raise your hands. The one who killed Rentaro? I knew it! A degenerate male killed Rentaro, didn't he? How'd you know boy do it? I just know, okay? Violent crimes are almost always committed by violent, disgusting men. That idiot! How dare he go and get himself killed? Who the heck did it? I'll friggin' punch you into orbit! Don't get so angry. Send off your graduating classmate with warm farewells. Or send them off with hostility like a bunch of catty popular girls. That's fine too. But if it's gonna disrupt the process, then we're gonna bust out the exosols. I'm not gonna look. I don't want to look at a nasty dead body. Nothing beats crashing a funeral. It's way better than wedding crashing. I'll throw in a wedding every now and then, but funerals are insane, like fishing with dynamite. So whoever did this really gets to graduate, huh? Heck yeah! I'm a real stickler for the rules. I'm also tough on convenience store clerks. Then congratulations! With the Blackened who's about to graduate, please raise their hand. What the? No one's raising their hand. Hey, did you hear me? All the Blackened has to do to graduate is speak up, you know? No one's stepping forward? What's going on? I see how it is. The Blackened has no need for the first blood perk. They would rather do a class trial. Excuse me. Very well then. I will give the Blackened what they want and hold a class trial. Wow. Now this is a spicy twist. Wait, what the heck's going on? Like we said before, we're gonna hold a class trial so you jerks can find Rentaro's killer. Get it right and only the Blackened will be punished. But if you get it wrong, simultaneous surgery, brain and knee, then brain surgery again. Everyone besides the Blackened will be punished. Everyone besides the Blackened. Everyone. This outcome is much worse. The culprit should have just stepped forward. But before we can hold the class trial, you gotta investigate first. If you don't investigate the murder, you won't be able to argue over who did it. So you're saying we need to do the investigation ourselves too? Of course! The investigation is what makes the killing game so good. You guys are gonna investigate this crime and uncover the truth. The Blacken's handiwork has made this much more entertaining than I expected. Alright, the trial will begin soon, so please give the investigation your all. So they really could have graduated right away if they just confessed. Let's get going then. Wait, where do we start? We're working for the truth of Rantaro's death, right? If we can't figure out who the culprit is, then we'll be annihilated for sure. I don't want to be annihilated. The girl should be allowed to live at least. I'm just a cute, normal girl who can use magic, you know? You're the last person who should be calling herself cute. Do not fret. Just imagine this is something out of a police drama or a detective manga. Right, Shuichi? In trouble. I've never watched police dramas or read detective manga. Well, there's no need to think so hard. We need only converse with the corpse. The corpse is not simply a dead person. That is just an assumption made by the living. Yes, by coming face to face with the corpse, you will learn a great many things. Why are you getting excited? You're not into dead bodies, are you? Is it true? Is one of us really the culprit? The odds are 1 in 15. That shouldn't be hard to figure out. That's not the problem here. Who's the freaking culprit, huh? Is it you? Or maybe it's you? Eeny, meeny, miny, moe. Who's the killer? Only a 2 and knows. You know confused that way. Everyone's competing to see who's the most paranoid. Yeah, that's not boring. Wait, stop. We can't do this. We can't go back and forth accusing each other. For now, we need to trust each other and start a serious investigation. Huh? If we all lose our trust in one another because of this, it's all over. We have to believe in each other and investigate this case.
Huh?
Investigating is the same thing as not trusting each other. No, it's completely different from what Monokuma wants us to do. He wants us to throw accusations at one another and lose all trust in each other. And we can't let him get what he wants. We need to investigate this murder, not because we don't trust each other, but because we do. Did I say something wrong? You were just so direct and assertive. No, I just said what was on my mind. You really are a detective. Now that we need to investigate, you're becoming super reliable. I agree with Shuichi. Actually, he just said exactly what I was gonna say. Males are degenerate creatures who betray others easily, but I'll trust you this time. The only good thing about males is that girls give birth to them. Gonta not smart, but not sure Gonta be much help, but Gonta do his best for everyone. I will work hard with it to his guidance. I'm much happier alive than dead anyway. As novice investigators, logic dictates that we work together rather than give in to paranoia. If this is what everyone desires, then I shall give this task my all.
Okay.
You can leave it to me. I'll find the culprit in no time. Yeah, I'm glad no one's given up yet. Yeah, of course they haven't. I can't change what has already happened. All I can do is what must be done. Otherwise, Rentaro died for nothing. I have to do it. I won't give up. We'll all escape from here. I'll make sure of it. So, let's get started. We need to do this, so poor Rentaro won't have any regrets, and so we can survive. Yes, let's find the culprit who killed Rentaro. You're right, let's do it. Thank you, Shuichi. So much has happened in such a short time, and I haven't been able to keep up with everything. But I know that I need to fight back against this class trial to protect everyone. This isn't quite the mood I was expecting, but it's okay. At least now you guys seem like you're getting into it. You again! The freak are you doing here? Don't be so crude. I've come to bring you all a wonderful present. This is giving me the heebie-jeebies. A notebook that will kill anyone whose name is written in it. Could it be that Oops, my bad. It's a Monokuma file. You did that on purpose, didn't you? The Monokuma file is a detailed report that summarizes all the info about the dead body. But there's no info that would point to the blackened, because that would ruin the trials. I don't know, maybe you guys will find it useful since you're not experienced investigators, you know? Monokuma file? Like hell I'm gonna believe something he made. Whether you believe it or not, it would still be prudent to examine its contents now. Tua has spoken. He says we shouldn't take our eyes off of the monopad. Yeah, I think we should read it. This file has all the info about the victim. I wonder what it says. The victim is Rentaro Amami. It doesn't say what his ultimate talent is. The victim's body was discovered in the library. The estimated time of death is 9:10 p.m. The victim was subjected to blunt force trauma to the back of the skull, resulting in cranial fractures and immediate death. No other injuries were detected. It doesn't say whether or not he's the mastermind. Well, that's obvious. But the killing game is still going on, so I'm gonna assume he wasn't, right? But if Rentaro wasn't the mastermind, then who is? I know it's a little late, but seeing this makes it real. Rentaro is really dead. This is the mastermind's fault. The mastermind killed Rentaro. Mastermind? I'm sorry, what are we talking about? Kai, please explain what is going on and spare us no detail. Yeah, I will. Shuichi and I explained to everyone. We told them about the possibility of the mastermind hiding among us, and about the trap we had set in the library to lure them out, and that someone got snagged in our trap, so we came to the library to check, and discovered Rentaro's body. I see. So that is what happened. I was not aware you two had planned such a thing. So you used those cameras I modified for this nonsense? But why would you keep something so important a secret from us? Once we knew one of us was the mastermind, we'd start fighting over who it was. That's what you two were afraid of, wasn't it? Yeah, that's right. But if there are cameras, won't this case be solved really easily? Oh man, that's so boring. Your amusement is the least of our concerns. We need to check the cameras right now. The culprit should be in the pictures. It'll be case closed. Alright, let me go get the cameras. Shuichi quickly retrieved all 3 cameras and rushed back to everyone. Okay, I've got them. It was hard removing the camera that Kai set up. She really taped it down well. Well, I really don't want that camera to fall, since it was aimed at the moving bookcase. Here, it's these 3 cameras. Now, we just have to develop the film. Allow me to perform that task. Wow, is there anything the Ultimate Maid can't do? I heard everything you said. If that's what you need, just leave it to me. Huh? I'll develop the photos so people can focus on the investigation. Because if you guys get punished, it'll be way too gory. Hey, don't butt into our... So she ignored my objection, walked up to Shuichi, and took the cameras from him. I am a strong, sensual woman. Do not underestimate me. Hey, give those back. No need to worry. We all have to follow the rules. We won't do anything underhanded or devious. So I'll let you know when I'm finished developing the photos. Wait, give the cameras back. It was pointless to yell at her. Monofini left as swiftly as the wind. There she goes. No, that was important evidence. I'm sorry, I was being careless. It's probably okay. She says she developed photos, then give photos back. And she said she had to follow the rules, so I don't think she would destroy evidence. Looks like we've got no choice but to believe that. It's important to believe. Attila only shows mercy to those who believe. Kaede, I know you're worried, but you can trust me. We just have to be patient. That's not all I'm worried about. I thought this whole thing would be over once we exposed the mastermind. But now, we're just in a bigger mess. A mess we have to see through to the end. Kaede, I have a proposal for you. If it's alright with you, could we keep working together during the trial, like we're doing now? Shuichi? I know I'm just an apprentice, but I think I can help you as a detective. No, I want to help you. Of course, with you at my side, it'll be like having 100 people helping me. Thank you, Kaede. Hey, so, I don't care about this mushy stuff, so let's just get started already. And try to take this seriously, okay? Our lives are on the line. It takes a lot of mental power to say something like that so cheerfully. Before we start, I'd like to suggest that we not investigate by ourselves. Oh, why? If we let the culprit work by themselves, they might try and destroy evidence, right? You're right, since the culprit is one of us. If each of us watches the other, no one will be able to hide any evidence. I do not intend to offer a suggestion that would further arouse suspicion, but... No, that's logical. Please speak your mind, Kurumi. It's not something you should be proud to say, but I guess we don't have a choice. After all, if we don't find out who the culprit is, we'll all be killed. Yeah, we have to do it. Once we expose the mastermind, we'll be able to escape. We can definitely do it. Alright, time to get started. So wait, I'm right here. The body's right over there. I was gonna check the body first. Tatsuji? Hey, Kai, do you remember what we saw when we came in here? Yeah, I remember. We saw the moving bookcase close on its own, right? No one even touched it. So how did that happen? Actually, it has to do with how the bookcase works. Shuichi moved the bookcase to reveal the hidden door. Take a look at this. If I let go of the bookcase... You let go of the bookcase, and after waiting for a bit... Oh, it closed on its own! The bookcase is set up like an automatic door. It closes after a period of time. It makes perfect sense when you think about it. If it didn't close on its own, you wouldn't be able to put the bookcase back after you went inside. I see. The bookcase has to close on its own once you go through the hidden door. Oh wait, if the bookcase closes itself after you enter the hidden door. Oh, maybe the reason why the bookcase closed itself was because the mastermind was hiding just past the hidden door. After killing Rentaro, they ran through the hidden door. It certainly is possible. Let's check that now. Huh? How do we check it? The dust on the card reader, remember? Shuichi moved the bookcase again to reveal the hidden door once more. Alright, let's see. We leaned in to get a closer look at the gap of the card reader. The dust is still there. It looks like the card reader wasn't used. That means the mastermind didn't hide here. What if the mastermind replaced the dust after they used the card reader? No, I remember exactly where I put the dust. This hasn't been moved at all. I think it's safe to assume the mastermind did not go through this door. Then the one who moved the moving bookcase at the time was... Rentaro himself? I can't say for sure. We'll know more when we get the pictures back. There's a chance that someone else was hiding here. Well, I still think the mastermind is the culprit. So we just need to find clues that can connect us to the mastermind. We'll end the killing game that way too. Near the body. I'm pretty sure I don't need to tell you this, but should we investigate Rentaro's body? Yes, if we want to find clues, we have to. But if it's too much for you, Kaid, you don't have to, okay? No, it's fine. I can do it. My mind was set, and I started to walk toward Rentaro's body. The last time I saw Rentaro, he was alive and well. Why did Rentaro die here? What do you mean, die here? I mean, if Rentaro was the one who moved the bookcase, that would mean he came all the way over here after the bookcase opened. He moved away from the hidden door to this spot. Why would he do that? And there's no trace of his body being moved. It doesn't add up. Are you okay? You've gone pale. Although I guess that's normal. We have to investigate a body after all. The body of someone who was alive and talking to us just a little while ago. It's okay, really. We just have to do our best. Not just for Rentaro's sake, but also so we can avenge him. And so we can protect everyone else. We have to defeat the mastermind who's orchestrating this whole thing. Kaid, I'll help you in any way I can. I'll support you for this investigation. I am sort of a detective, after all. Sort of? You are a detective, remember? Right. Body. I know we need to examine his body, but I'm not sure where to start. It's okay, I can do it. Shuichi showed no hesitation as he began to examine Rentaro's body. There's blood on the back of his head. It looks like a pretty deep wound. It's consistent with blunt force trauma. I don't see any other injuries. The Monokuma file is accurate. This must be the fatal wound. So, we can trust the Monokuma file? Yes, for now. Shuichi then stuck his hand into Rentaro's pocket. Wait, what are you doing? I'm checking what he has on his person. There might be a clue. If we're going to do this, we have to be thorough. I told you I would support you after all. How can you say that with so much confidence? Come on, Kai, pull yourself together. Rentaro had in his possession the key to his room and the student handbook monopad. The monopad is definitely his, and it's exactly the same model as ours. He didn't have a card key on it? That's what I was thinking, but he didn't have it. Then Rintaro really wasn't the mastermind. If he was the mastermind, he wouldn't have come here without the card key. So, with what we know now, that is the most likely possibility. Why was Rintaro here if he wasn't the mastermind? Blood on the wall, and then also the bloody shot put ball. A bloody shot put ball is on the ground. This shot put ball, could it be? Yeah, it definitely came from the warehouse on the first floor. There's blood all over it. That's the murder weapon, right? I don't see anything else that could have been used. That shot itself is heavy. You would have to be fairly strong to use it as a weapon. Fairly strong, huh? Kai, are you okay? We've finished investigating the body. Let's get out of here for now, okay? Yeah, sorry. Something is bothering me. Why did Rintaro come to the library? It seems likely that he is not the mastermind. What reason did he have for coming here? I'm guessing it has something to do with Rintaro mentioned earlier. What Rintaro mentioned earlier? So this? Okay, I need the game itself. Then it's possible he noticed the hidden door in the library, just like we did. He might have come to the same conclusion we did, that the mastermind would come here. You mean he had the same idea as us? No way. He should have told us. We could have worked together. I collapsed to the floor, crushed by the weight of my frustration. No, he probably couldn't risk telling us. Like you said, he was suspicious of everyone. I have you, Kaid, but Rintaro didn't have anyone he could trust. That might have been the only difference between me and him. As he said that, he offered me a hand. I took his hand and he firmly pulled me to my feet. Kaid, let's go. We can't waste time now. You're not going to give up, right? You're going to save everyone. Shuichi. He's right. I can't give up now. Thanks. I feel like I can rely on you even more. Aww. Shuichi is right. We can't give up until it's over. Oh, don't cry, Kaid. I can't stay depressed forever. I have to help everyone get out of here. We have to continue the investigation. We gotta find the mastermind. Oh no. We gotta do this. Tons of books are crammed into the bookcase and arranged in various stacks on top. It doesn't seem as if anything has changed since we set up the cameras. The books that you stacked up haven't moved. Oh, you mean the ones I stacked to keep people from going through the event? Yeah, those have been left alone. Right. What else? The rear sliding door? This is the rear door. It's the furthest door from the stairs, and it leads to the hallway. By the way, this is a sliding door. See? It opens when you slide it. Yes, I saw that. Do you think Rantaro entered through this door? I can't say for sure until we get those pictures back from the monocubs. You're right. We'll just have to wait. And then the ladder too. The moving ladder I used to reorganize the books on top of the bookcases. Nothing out of the ordinary here. It's a mysterious globe, but I don't think it has anything to do with this incident. So that's that. I feel like I'm missing something. I should investigate a little more. It's the front door that leads directly to the basement stairs. We went through this door before we discovered Rantaro's body. We entered the library through here with Kaito and Tenko. Yeah, we saw the moving bookcase close, and then when we ran over, we found Rantaro's body behind that bookcase. I wonder if Rantaro entered through the same door as we did. Maybe the mastermind did too. When we see the pictures after the monocubs develop them, that will be clear. I guess all we can do is wait. Who should I talk to? I really don't know. So that's all that I've done so far. Now what? I guess the vent. The vent is open. I was the one who took off the grate and left it in the duct. And we were keeping watch in the classroom this vent leads to. I don't think the culprit came in or out through there. Yeah, that's true. I don't know what else there is. Hey, Shuichi, I need some advice. What do you think we should check first? I'm thinking about it too, but since you're a detective, you might know more than me. What we should check first is if the areas where we place the cameras have changed in any way. Like the bookcases, the vent. I feel like there might be clues around there. I see. Also, I think there may be clues around Rantaro's body. It might be hard to do, but... And finally, we need to hear from everyone here. One of them might have noticed something we missed. Okay, got it. Thanks, Shuichi. Yeah, it's no problem at all. I hope I can be of some use. Cameras, that. So, who should I talk to then? Who might have seen something? You? Don't talk to me, crotch itch. I'm freaking busy. Mia continued ignoring us while she fiddled with the controller. What's that controller for? Dun da da da. It's a prone. Prone? I don't mean to butt in the conversation, but don't you mean drone? If it was a prone, it'd team up with the rest of the Ganglion Alliance to destroy humanity. I have no idea what she's talking about. Wait a second, the controller is... Now you're getting it, dick cheese. She laughed obnoxiously and pointed her finger upward. Feast your eyes. Oh, she said it wrong again.
だとシャイニングとかゴッドの乗り手のキングオブハートになっちゃうよ。だから分かりづらいって。けどあんなものいつの間に。
So she made a drone. Okay.
おめえらに頼まれてカメラを作った後、暇だったからラジコンを改造して作ったんだ。もちろんカメラ搭載で撮影もバッチリだぜ。そうさっつったら見取り図だろ。写真で正確な見取り図を作ろうと思ってな。キャーキャーキャー、俺様が足を使った操作なんてしてたまんかよ。
Drafting a floor plan with photos? That's amazing. I'm sure this will help with the investigation. The only problem is, I'm not used to operating a drone and taking pictures with it. You shouldn't be proud of that, and if you don't hurry, the investigation will end soon. I can't do anything about that, so just calm your tiny things and shut up. Shut up, you! My chest is way better than your nasty cow hunters. Oh no! Oh no, they're fighting. Hunters! Hunters! You're a bit wimpy when someone stands up to you, huh? You're actually a complete wuss. Nice! It's even flying up there too now. That's cool. Crew? Why did the culprit not step forward and take advantage of the first blood perk? What? The culprit must have killed to survive, so it is odd that they would not step forward. True. I wonder what that means. I can think of several possibilities, but the worst case scenario is... the culprit's objective wasn't to survive, it was to kill everyone here. Everyone! That would explain why they would forego their survival in favor of a class trial. But doesn't that seem like a bit of a stretch to you? Well, if the culprit is also the mastermind, then it's certainly plausible. Well, true. Killing us all does seem like something the mastermind would do. So we cannot lose this fight. Even on this uncharted path, we must find our way. Fuck everyone. I don't know who killed Rantaro, but it's Monokuma's fault it happened. Because he pressured us, this happened. That motive he gave us is part of it, and so is that strange music. He played that music at such a high volume to make us feel sick and want to kill. It was awful. I thought I'd go crazy. I bet someone felt pressure by that and killed Rantaro. It's all Monokuma's fault. Anyway, we have to stop the mastermind, so this is the last murder that ever happens here. We just have to. Promotional video background music too. I feel like I'm missing something. Okay, I'm gonna talk in there. Well, if you're the ultimate detective, then you've got your eyes on the culprit, right? Tell me who you think the culprit is. I don't mind if it's just an educated guess. Oh, I want to know too. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't say anything yet. But there's someone you're a little suspicious of, right? No, there's gotta be. But you're afraid of that. You're afraid of suspecting someone, aren't you? That's how it looks to me. But with things the way they are, wouldn't it be better for you to suspect others more? And let me just warn you. The way the world works is that those who speak win. The truth can easily be twisted. In order to fix a twisted truth, you need something even more powerful. What do you mean? I mean that testimonies without evidence are powerless. Be careful. What's the button to do that again? I guess I can do this. There's a lot of space up there. I need to press whatever button it is on this one. I think it was tab for the first two games, right? The button that lets me see everything. Okay. Which button? I gotta keep pressing buttons. I don't know what that does. I press Q and it just turns the screen white. Oh. Okay, let me see. Should be here. Option. No. Rules and regulations, no. I don't know then. I can look at the rules here though, that's nice. Layout. Yeah. This is weird. It says all the PlayStation controls on here. I don't know what the PC equivalents of those controls are, but when I interact with the game itself, it says all the PlayStation controls. I don't want to mix them up or something or get confused. I don't know. What if I slap enough things around and there's just something behind them? I don't know. It's not that. What do I do? There has to be another thing here somewhere, right? It's weird. I thought I'd be able to look at the wall right here. Talk to him. I did already see that. Nothing. don't really know what I should do. Maybe talk to me again. That's all I can do. That's not done yet. Can I get the pictures yet at all? Ah. They need to develop film. She's now getting this, so I basically can't do anything. Oh, come on. Was that it? So wait, now I interact with the bookcase again, and then let's see the transcript. Okay. Okay. So that's what I have to do? I have to look at the bookcase again? It's not the same buttons. Okay. Moving bookcase is closed right now, so the hidden door is currently out of sight. Okay, so we're almost talking there. You guys set up a security sensor on top of this bookcase, right? Yeah, it still should be there. Let me check. Shuichi climbed up the ladder and looked on top of the moving bookcase. It's still here. I should take it down now. So that... So you had to grab the sensor from up there? Okay. Removing it is fine, but won't your receiver go off when you move it? No, it's alright. I turned the receiver off. Well, you can turn it off. Yes, I made sure to switch it off on the way down here. I thought the mastermind could still be inside, and I didn't want to alert them. I see. Smart thinking. Kai, I think we've investigated the entire library now. But we still don't know anything yet. I feel like we didn't get any closer to the mastermind. The most important piece of evidence will be those photos. Once we get those... But then again, we can't just say that and do nothing. Let's keep investigating what we can. Keep investigating? Yes, I think we should collect alibis. We need to verify where everyone was during the time frame when Rintaro was killed. If that's the case, then who should we question? The 6 people that went down to the basement with Rintaro. Kaito, Gonta, Maki, Tenko, Angie, and Emiko. Let's talk to them first. They should have been in the game room along with Rintaro. Let's ask them about what happened here. Okay, let's go find them. For now, let's head to the game room. Oh, okay. Done investigating there. Game room. Over there, it's Maki. She was one of the people I saw in the game room. Let's ask her what she was doing. Maki, you were in the game room when Rintaro was killed, right? What were you all doing down here? Rintaro was with you, right? Am I a suspect? Oh, no, that's not what I meant. You should suspect me. In fact, you should be suspicious of everyone. Huh? Someone got killed right after we all gathered here. The timing is too perfect. Then again, with the time limit so close to expiring, maybe that's why it happened. So trust no one, Guide, or you'll lose. Got it. I can't get a read on Maki at all. She just saw a dead body, yet she's perfectly calm. It's hard to imagine her as the ultimate child caregiver. But why were you all here in the first place? It was Kaito's idea. He suddenly wanted to hold a strategy meeting and gathered us together. He said we should confront Monokuma once the time limit expires. And he picked the 7 people he thought would be useful in a fight. 7 people. Kaito, Gonta, Maki, Tenko, Himiko, Angie, and Rafara. But I'm not sure those 7 would all be useful in a fight though. Kaito thought Himiko's magic and Angie's connection to Atuo would be useful. But what about you, Maki? Why did he also pick the ultimate child caregiver? He just looked at me and said, yeah, you probably know how to fight. That's it? Jeez, that does sound like something Kaito would do though. But why did have a strategy meeting in the game room in the basement? Beats me. Maybe Kaito figured it would be harder for Monokuma to find us here. In other words, it was just a coincidence. And what was Rentaro doing at the time? Was he in the strategy meeting with you? He was, at first. But then he excused himself to go to the bathroom and left on his own. Kaito and Tenko went looking for him until we could finish the meeting before time expired. That must have happened around... Then did the 4 of you just wait in the game room the whole time? Angie, Himiko, and I were the only ones who stayed behind. Gonto never joined us. Huh? Gonto wasn't with you guys? Gonto did arrive, but then he left and locked himself in the AV room in the back. He was in the AV room by himself? Suspicious behavior, isn't it? The other 2 felt the same way. What other 2? Why don't you go to the AV room? They're probably still there. Hey, Shuichi, the AV room is that room in the back, right? Kaide, have you never been in there before? Nope, not yet. Anyway, let's go. Ooh. Wait, got to not murder anyone! I told you, we're not saying you did. We just want to talk. Oh, it's him, alright. He's got the face of a killer. No judge Gonta by his outside, on inside Gonta gentleman. Hey, what's going on here? Oh, hey there, Kaide. We're just trying to ask him. Yeah, just tell us while we're still asking nicely. Are you or are you not the culprit? Or are you not the culprit? Are you not the culprit? Gonta, no. It's just been this over and over. We can't move forward at all. I think your questions are the problem. Then I'll change the question. Timmy buys 5 strawberries for 50 cents each and 1 apple. That's totally off topic, Himiko. Do your own math homework. Hey, Gonta, I talked to Maki earlier. You were in the basement AV room alone the whole time, right? But what were you doing here alone? Gonta happy to be invited to meeting, but Gonta think he not be much help, cause he not smart. So Gonta in here alone, watching bug movie. What? How does that help? Bug movie fill Gonta with fight, make Gonta ready to fight Monokuma. So it helps you fight. Okay, sure, you do you, Gonta. But why was it locked? What was locked? If you don't answer honestly, I'll change you into girl with my magic. Huh? Gonta can become... Gonta, then Gonta never become gentleman. Himiko, can you just shut up for a second? You're making this harder than it needs to be. Gonta, can you tell us what happened next? Gonta just need focus. If Gonta no focus, Gonta no can fill up with fight. That's it, really. Gonta just wants to protect everyone. But you guys not gonna believe Gonta, huh? Cause Gonta's so big and scary looking, huh? Calm down, you're making a really scary face. Cause Gonta feels so useless. After hearing his story, I can see why people would suspect him. But I wonder what really happened. Could he actually be the mastermind? Kaide, let's investigate this room a little more. We also need to verify Gonta's alibi. Yeah, you're right. a video rack right here. I'll start with... I don't know. I'll start with this. A video player for watching movies. There's no video inside though. This doesn't have anything to do with the case. There are a lot of movies crammed into the bookcase. Oh, The Legend of 1900. I've always wanted to see this film. The one with the pianist that has eyes like a dead fish, right? This film won awards for its phenomenal music. U.S. audience was moved to tears. Well, Americans do tend to get emotional. What else do they have here? I got a movie at random and the case was covered with pictures of men and women. Find any movies over there? Oh, nothing's just over here. Let's go somewhere else. What's wrong? Did you see something? I said it's nothing. There's nothing here but a bunch of movies. I mean movies. God, you're panicking. It's okay if you found a clue. You can tell me. Here, let me look. No, don't come over here. A couple minutes later, we were both looking down at the floor with beet red faces. I told you. Let's investigate something else. Weird. Gonta watching bug movie to fill Gonta with fight, so Gonta can fight Monokuma. But Gonta need focus to fill up with fight, so Gonta will lock door. That sounds like a lie. If you don't tell the truth, I'll blow your clothes off with magic. If Gonta naked in public, then Gonta never becomes gentleman. Stop saying ridiculous things. Gonta just want to protect everyone early. Why no one believe Gonta? Gonta feels so pathetic. Poster bucket. Here's some posters rolled up with rubber bands in a cylindrical bucket. Is this a movie poster? They're all the same too. I took a poster out and unrolled it. Ultra Despair Girls 2. Coming soon? It looks like a game, but I've never heard of it before. A high school girl with a megaphone and a serial killer. Sounds like some lame spin-off. Is this one of Monokuma's pranks? Probably. I bet this huge speaker produces some high-quality sound, but that's not relevant now. How about the video rack on the left side? Videos and DVDs have been jam-packed onto the shelves on the wall. Documentaries about insects. I wonder if Gonta was watching this. Nothing. Aw. Was that really not it? Aw. This door is different than the one we used to enter the game room. Is this connected to the hallway? Seems that way. Let's check. It's a sliding door. I'll open it. I tried to open it, but... Huh? That's weird. It doesn't open all the way. Looks like it wasn't installed right. I can only stick my arm through. I can see the hallway on the other side, but I suppose it's not possible to use this door. No. If it's Gonta, it doesn't matter if the door was stuck. He's strong enough to throw that super heavy manhole cover. Yeah, he could eat this door for breakfast. Gonta not eat door for breakfast. Breakfast most important meal of any gentleman's day. I agree. Huh? You think Gonta could eat this door? No, not that. I mean, I don't think he did anything like that. He's just piled up on the railing of the door. The sliding door hasn't moved in a while. So then, he just forced his way through the gap. That's not possible. There's maybe enough space for a baseball to fit through. I guess an arm could fit through as well, if it were thin enough. So then, he probably used magic that makes you slim and keeps the fat off. Gonta no can use magic! Oh, I can use magic! These two never have anything important to say. What's the matter, Shuichi? Nothing. Here, I'm just gonna transcript. What's the matter, Shuichi? Nothing. Just something I want to confirm. I'm going to try the sliding door one more time. As Shuichi peeked through the gap of the sliding door, he muttered. I thought so. Look, you can see the rear entrance to the library from here. This door and the rear entrance are located straight across from one another. So what? I'm not sure if it matters yet, but it is a little concerning. Concerning how? I think we've investigated everything here too. Then what should we do next? For now, let's ask the others some questions. There are still people we haven't talked to. This would be done if we had the pictures. We wouldn't have to waste our time like this. We'd already know who the mastermind is. That's true, but we shouldn't wait around and do nothing. Yeah, you're right. I need to find Tenko now. This is the last person I haven't talked to, right? Oh, Tenko, I wanted to ask you something. We asked Tenko about what happened in the game room. But she only confirmed what Maki had told us and didn't provide any new information. I see. I knew it! Gonto would be the most suspicious since he locked himself in the AV room. Not to mention he's also a male. Are you submitting that as evidence? By the way, how has your investigation been going? I haven't done any investigating. What? Hey, degenerate, don't give me that face. I've been doing something else. I've been watching Angie. Watching Angie? We agreed to investigate with one other person, right? But Angie's just been wandering around alone. Oh, that's why you're with Angie? I don't want to suspect anyone either, but girls' lives are at stake here. For an investigation like this to work, we have to trust each other. Oh, she does not look happy right now. Don't act all high with me, you two-faced degenerate. Sorry, that wasn't my intention. And Angie? You're not going to investigate, Angie? Investigating is important, but I gotta say my prayers to Atu. Oh, Atu, please grant Rantaro enter heaven safe and sound. I suppose a prayer couldn't hurt. Rantaro died in such a gruesome way. Would he be able to go to heaven in peace? It'd be nice if he could. Don't worry, I'll pray hard. If I pray hard enough, I'll earn enough points to become a platinum disciple. Sounds like a credit card rewards program. So, is that all 7? I think there's one more person that we didn't talk to yet. Still haven't talked to some people yet. I need to go find them. I guess, him. I guess Kaito. Here's Kokichi. Oh, investigating together, are we? You two sure have gotten awfully chummy. Are you here alone, Kokichi? Oh, yeah, why? We all agreed to investigate with at least one other person. Oh, did we? Well, just because we agreed doesn't mean we have to do it, right? Why would you do something that would make everyone suspicious of you? Because I'm an evil supreme leader, remember? I'm supposed to be suspicious. Anyway, there's something I wanted to ask you. What were you doing at the time when Toru was killed? Ooh, an interrogation from the ultimate detective himself. What a rare opportunity. Then I'll gladly answer. To tell you the truth, I was in the library smashing in Toru's head. Hey, quit screwing around and take this seriously. Why? Do I really need to tell you guys what I was doing? What? If I gave you honest answers now, it'd just make everything boring, right? I'd rather just tell you at the class trial. That would be way more fun. The trial's gonna be boring anyway since we'll have photo evidence. Well, what are you saying? I'm just saying, this is a game. Let's have some fun with it. This isn't a game. Rentaro was murdered. All our lives are at stake. Exactly. It's a game of life or death. I'm so excited. I want the class trial to start already. Is Kokichi actually enjoying the situation? I just need to go talk to Kaido now. Weird. Now wait a minute. I don't see him anywhere. I guess those two down there, but... And some people are in the library. Some people in the game room. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go over here then. Hey. Kai Suichi, I would like to ask you two a question. You were on lookout inside this classroom, right? Yeah, from here, you could keep an eye on the basement, and it was close to the library too. That's our alibi. We were both in this classroom when the murder occurred. I see, then the probability that you two committed the crime is extremely low. By the way, were you two together the entire time? No, I did leave for a bit to see what was happening in the basement. But besides that, we were together the whole time, till the receiver went off. Yeah, that's right. I understand. Is that all you wanted to ask? Oh, may I ask you one more question, specifically about that vent? It appears to be connected to this classroom. The air duct in the basement hallway leads to it. Yes, I was also concerned about this vent. That's why we kept watching this classroom. Because the culprit wouldn't be able to use this vent if we're in here on lookout. Under the circumstances, it would be difficult to sneak into the library from here. Kai stacked up books in front of the library vent as well. With those in the way, it would be even harder for someone to go in and out. Really? I will be sure to save that important piece of information for my memory bank. I hope my line of questioning has not offended either of you. It is necessary so that we may find the truth. Kivo, you totally sounded like a detective or a lawyer just now. Oh, maybe you were a detective or a lawyer in a past life. Past life? How could I have a past life when I'm not made of human components? I can't leave yet. There's still something I need to check. The vent. It's the vent that connects to the library. Shuichi and I were on lookout in the classroom that connects with this vent. Okay, click here then. Let me guess. You wish to hear my alibi, yes? How do you know? My appearance and actions thus far suggest I am someone who would commit a murder. At least he's self-aware. So, to briefly state the truth. When the body discovery announcement played, I was in the dining hall, eating supper. The other people there with me were Miyu, Kurumi, and Sumike. The Monaco's prepared the meal for me. It was listed on the menu as pasta that tastes like a lonely old lady eating her grandkid's birthday cake, or some such. That pasta sounds depressing. That concludes my alibi. I do hope it can be of some help. And what about the people around you? Did you notice anything in particular? If there was something to note, it would be that Miyu was tinkering with something or other. There was also a brief period of time where Tsumugi left to use the restroom. The restroom, huh? Interesting. Well, Tsumugi is the ultimate cosplayer. She could have gone to the bathroom to secretly disguise her as someone else. Someone else, but who? I don't know, but I'll go talk to her. She should be at the crime scene in the library. Let's ask these two what they were doing when the body discovery announcement played. Okay, then I talked to him. Hey Kiba, what were you doing and where during the body discovery announcement? My alibi. Are you glitching right now?
Yeah.
No, I'm just searching for the right words. In all honesty, I was alone in my room, so I admit my alibi is not altogether reliable. So, you don't have an alibi? But Ryoma said he was alone in his room too. Jeez, way to throw him under the bus. Oh, but that was not my intention. But I see, both Kibo and Ryoma don't have an alibi. That means it's possible one of those two is the mastermind. And I am under suspicion because I don't have an alibi. No, I won't suspect you just because you don't have an alibi. And I'm not saying that because you're a robot or anything. I'm not robophobic at all. But you don't need to be so PC. Putting aside the thing about Samuki, now we know everyone's alibi. Huh, what about Kokichi? You don't need to ask him. He was definitely alone. Everyone we talked to hadn't seen him, so no one would corroborate his alibi, right? That means he must have been alone. Oh, you're right. I guess that's why you're a detective and I'm not. Now go talk to Tsumugi and then find Ryo. Yes. Yep, that's something. Ryoma. So Ryoma, and then and Samuki. So talk to both of these two. What's wrong? Did you find something outside? Yeah, kinda. Well, that's a good thing, right? I just wanted to make sure of something. What were you doing when the body was found? Oh, an alibi. Took you long enough to ask me for mine. Unfortunately, I don't have one. I was just in my dorm room alone. That backs up what Kiba said, but if you think about it, since he said something that he knows will make him suspicious, maybe I can trust him. And smooth. Hey, Tsunegi, I need to ask you something. She looks like she's busy thinking about something. She won't talk to me. Okay, but that's no excuse to give up. I grabbed the hem of Tsumegi's skirt and began to lift it slowly. I'm gonna lift your skirt, Tsumugi. You okay with that? Wait, Kaid. You better talk, or I'm gonna lift your skirt for Shuichi to see. And then I'm gonna tie your skirt around your head so everyone can see your panties. I understand, I just need to talk, right? Oh, it took you long enough. Well, I can't let Shuichi's innocent eyes get dirty. No, they won't get dirty. Are you saying you've seen dirtier, Shuichi? What did you want to talk about? I'm just gonna cut to the chase, since you're the ultimate cosplayer. That means you could disguise yourself as anyone, even one of us, right? Oh, so that's what you think of me. Well, since we're in this situation, I'll be clear. I only cosplay fictional characters. I don't cosplay real people. Or rather, I can't. You can't? Isn't it easy to just wear someone else's clothes as a disguise and... Cosplay isn't a disguise! So sorry? Well, you'll probably have a hard time believing me if I just say it, so I'll show you. Show me? How? Oh, God. Oh, wait! Oh, Tsumugi grabbed my hand and dragged me to the girls' bathroom on the first floor. Are you gonna punch me or tie me up?
こらこら
Hey, now, there's no way I'd do a thing like that.
ね
Now hurry up and take your clothes off. What? Why?
うーん
Well, because I'm going to cosplay as you, of course. Now give me your clothes. Huh? But... Come on, hurry up. I slowly undressed and handed my clothes to Tsumugi. After telling me to look the other way, I waited while she changed into my clothes. Okay, now you can look. Oh. A gross, bumpy rash had spread across Tsumugi's body.
はーい若松楓ですうわーこれって宇宙の地上げ屋さんのお月の人のコスプレってわけじゃなくてアレルギーが出ちゃうんだよねフィクション以外のコスプレをするとさ
Huh?
それが私の力の代償私のコスプレは等価交換なの
What? An allergic reaction to cosplay?
もういいよもう服を着替えよう
We exchanged our clothes, then returned to the library where Shuichi was waiting. Well, that's too bad.
どうしたの
Kai, what's wrong? Tsumugi couldn't have disguised herself. You understand, since you saw the cosbox, right? Cosplay is love.
そうだ
You
よ
breathe life into characters. It's almost like you're summoning them. From fiction into the real world. Like an oracle channeling the gods.
えっと
That's why I can cosplay various characters from across the wide world of fiction. But it's impossible to cosplay as someone who exists in the real world.
でしょ
Because that's not cosplay. It's just impersonating someone. I really didn't need that long explanation. Huh? This chime. It's time. It's time for the long-awaited class trial. No, it's not. We're just announcing that the photos are ready. Don't interrupt me. Anyway, I'll be waiting at the warehouse. Hey, does my face look weird to you? Does my face always look this weird? Did you hear that, Shuichi? The pictures have finally been developed. Let's go. Come on, get a move on. Wait, Kai. I ran as fast as I could to the school warehouse. I couldn't stay put, knowing that the truth was so close at hand. I ran a full sprint to the warehouse.
ちょっと
Wait, Kai, you shouldn't get so worked up.
も
I can't help it. We're so close to learning the truth. We're gonna find out who the mastermind is. Oh, you came. Sure did. I came to see you, too. You're as lovely as always. Oh, Manosuke, you're such a flirt. May I join you for a drink? Drink as much as you want. I've got cash to burn. Thank you. Excuse me, can we get a bottle here? This is great. Hey, how long are you guys gonna do this for? Take these. That's all the photos. They're separated in envelopes for each camera. Use them to take that beat down. It's all up to you now. I'm so rich. What's a journalist gonna do about it? Nothing, that's what. By the way, Monofini, wanna get out here after your shift ends? I want a fancy steak dinner. What's your name and age, home district, salary? Do you have another job? Anyway, it looks like we have the pictures now. Yeah, finally. Kai, are those the developed photos?
でしょ
The culprit should be in those photos, right? How exciting! I want to see the dumb look on the culprit's face. Alright, let's take a look. Let's look at the photos taken by the camera near the front entrance first. The envelope that says front entrance has a total of 4 pictures. Let's see the first picture. This is when we arrived at the library, so it took a picture then. Yeah, this was right before we found Rentaro's body. That's a pretty bad picture of me, but don't focus on it too much, okay? Rest assured, we do not care. Alright, let's go to the next one. This is a picture of us running into the library after we heard Tenko scream. That doesn't help us at all. Hurry up and show us the next picture. Yeah, okay. This is everyone else who came to the library after the body discovery announcement. Everyone pictured here, myself included, was on our way to the basement, so we got there a bit late. Hey, these are all pictures of when we found the body. There's one more photo of the front entrance, correct? Yes. Yeah, let's take a look at that one. Huh? Shuichi? Sorry, looks like I tripped on one of the sensors. One of the sensors when I was removing the cameras. What are you saying? This picture doesn't seem to have any clues that will help us either. The camera pointed at the front entrance only snapped these 4 pictures. Neither Rentaro nor anyone else who could be the culprit are in the photos. They both entered through the back door then. Let's examine the photos taken by the camera near the rear entrance then. Only 2 photos were taken by the camera pointed at the rear entrance. Let's see the first picture. Rentaro! So Rentaro went in through the rear entrance. Perhaps no one would see him. I thought it might be possible that he was moved to the library after being murdered. But that does not appear to be the case. So that means he was killed in the library after going there of his own will. Anyway, let's move on to the next one. Maybe it'll show the mastermind. Sorry, me again. This is from when I was removing the camera. What an attention hog! He had no choice. To remove the cameras, he had to be close to the sensors. That's all for the rear entrance. Just these 2 photos. Oh, culprit not in rear entrance photo either. What does this mean? They're not in either the front or rear entrance pictures. Yeah, that's pretty odd. Why isn't there a picture of the mastermind entering? Hey Shuichi, don't you think that's weird? Let's look at the pictures from the hidden door camera. That might tell us something. Oh yeah, that camera should have captured the moment the mastermind opened the door. I hope that was the case as I removed the photos from the envelope. There were 2 photos. The first one was... Rentaro? But if Rentaro was the one who moved the bookcase, then... he must have known about the hidden door. Could the culprit have gone into the hidden door? Yeah, that is a possibility. For now, let us see the next picture. There's one remaining, isn't there? Yeah, there is. But yeah, here it is. What's Rentaro doing? It looks like he's reaching for the camera. Maybe he was trying to remove it. I did notice something while I was removing the camera. The security sensor for this camera was switched off. In that case, this photo was likely taken just before the sensor was turned off. But that would mean that Rentaro noticed it. He saw our hidden camera. Moving the bookcase triggers the sensor, which in turn activates the camera, right? The bookcase appears to have already been moved, so why did the sensor activate? Who cares? What happened to the culprit? How come they're not in any of the photos? This last photo must have been taken shortly before Rentaro was killed. If so, then the culprit should be pictured right behind him in this photo. Then why is the culprit nowhere to be seen? That's all the photos. So we gained no new clues, and we still don't know who the culprit is. What a freaking waste! Did she really develop all the photos? Maybe she got rid of the ones that showed the culprit. How rude! I developed all the film that I was given. I swear by my almighty daddy that I did it. Those are all the photos from the hidden cameras, so relax and get to deducing. These are seriously all the pictures? You gotta be kidding me. The culprit's not in any of them. If the culprit didn't go to the library, then how'd they kill Rantaro? So this must be what they call a perfect crime. A perfect crime? Oh man, I've only been slacking off because I thought those photos would reveal the culprit. You should have been helping us investigate. Oh, by the way. Rantaro had his monopad the whole time, didn't he? Do you think anything was in it? His student handbook did not contain much in the way of pertinent information. I doubt it has anything to do with the case. He simply had his monopad with him. I inspected his monopad, but I didn't find anything suspicious in it about it. Oh man, so it's got nothing to do with the case. How confusing. Kai, why aren't they in the pictures? If the mastermind had these photos, it would have solved everything. So why Kai?
お待ちかねの学級裁判の時間だよ。お前ら、中庭にある裁きの祠までちゃっちゃと集合してください。ほら、緑の壁に囲まれた赤い扉があったでしょ？あの扉の奥だよ。そこからお前らを素敵な学級裁判場へとご案内します。ぷぷぷ。じゃあ、また後でね。
Time already?
そうね。
Seems we had no choice but to continue this discussion at the class trial. I don't want to go. Me neither. What a pain. What, you scared? An NPC like you has nothing to be scared of. It'll be fine. I just feel like my back is up against the wall. We just need to expose the mastermind in this class trial. And then everything, including this killing game, will come to an end. Yes, that's right. Let's find this mastermind, and if it's a man, let's beat him to death. Isn't beating them to death going a bit far? Everyone followed Monokuma's instructions and walked toward the courtyard. It's the red door in the courtyard, right? There's a school store in this. I'll probably do that later. Is this building? It's this red door, right? Kai, I have one more question. Do you really think it's one of us? Not just the culprit, but the mastermind as well? Isn't that what you told me, Shuichi? Yes, but it's just, that was only my deduction. I don't know if I should trust that. Well, I don't know if it's true either, but that's why we need to confirm it. If you just dismiss a possibility and look the other way without confirming anything, then you're just turning your back on the truth. What's the matter, Shuichi? You seem so sure of yourself during the investigation. Sorry. Let's go. I'm sure they're waiting for us inside. Okay. Bye.